Dad. He's a sucker.
He's wrong. It don't take much strength to pull a trigger, but try and get up every morning, day after day, and work for a living. Let's see him try that. Then we'll see who's the real tough guy. The working man is the tough guy. Your father's the tough guy.
But everybody loves him, just like everybody loves you on the bus. It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same. People don't love him. They fear him. There's a difference.
I don't understand, Dad.
You will. You will when you get older.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday night. Where's the clap? There's no clap. Slacking.
And it's usually me.
Right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Rubi Brothers podcast. I'm telling you, I even got the name changed on Facebook now. So it is officially Rubi Brothers podcast. I'm your boy Tap Out Beast, also known as the oldest brother. We're not even going to get into arguments because I know someone's going to chime in, but I'm going to hand it to the niggas down below.
I'm twin number one, Christopher, oldest of the twins, number two of the boys.
Raspy as fuck. What happened?
I don't know.
Like he just woke up.
I don't know. This nigga woke up trying to make a hip hop album. No, I don't know. Twin number two, youngest brother, best looking brother, smartest brother. And we got the missing co-host.
This motherfucker finally showed up.
Blast from the past.
Clear blue. No pun intended.
Yo, what's up? What up, everybody? It's your boy. Used to be formerly known as Vic Nasty. Back for my self-imposed exile from the podcasting world. I'm happy to be here with my brothers, the Rubi brothers, the only brothers that matter. They graciously let me come in and invade, and I'm just excited to get back on this journey, man. We started this 2020. We started doing this podcasting thing, and here we are. 5 years later, we back in the cut. I'm not as technologically proficient as I used to be in terms of the equipment I have, but I'm just happy to be here with these fellas and have some fun and talk some smack. I'm trying to learn how to curb my profanity so that this way I back on my A game so we can monetize and make some money on this.
Man. All right.
Sorry, wrong sound effect. I was going for this one. Yeah, we're trying to monetize by robbing people, apparently. This guy's out here shooting.
Listen. Let's clarify something real quick. Vic Nasty or Vic and I started doing this podcast thing, and with the people that we started with, you know what I'm saying, we still hold nothing but love for them, no disrespect at all. But you know what I'm saying, everybody had to do their own thing. So my wonderful little brothers right here came up with an idea to do this, you know what I'm saying?
This was your idea.
Okay,
yeah,
fine.
I'll take that.
No, actually, you know what?
I'll say we came up with this.
No. You guys had an idea to want to do a podcast because you guys asked me that question. Like, yep, I got text messages.
Okay, it don't matter.
All right.
It was a joint effort. Yeah, it was a joint effort.
There we go. I'll take that one. And honestly, I couldn't ask for a better group right now. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go ahead and kick this shit off. Sorry, we probably lost about $5 there. Let's see. Championship. Vic, I'll let you do this one.
You let me do this one. All right. Well, real quick, before we do anything, in the background, I watch a different kind of football than these brothers right here, but we share the same colors, the red and black, the red and gold, the red and white. I'm a huge Liverpool fan. Shout out to Liverpool. Won the Premier League 4 weeks ago, lifted the trophy yesterday, had a parade today. I want to send out shout outs and prayers to the 750,000 that were at the parade. And of the 30 of them that got hit by a car that decided to run into the crowd today, assholes like that should never be allowed to drive cars again. Prayers to those families whose people got injured. But yeah, Liverpool, champions of England, about to sign the most expensive signing in the Premier League, $150 million, about to go down. We're about to take over the world. Now, he asked me to kick off a topic. I don't have my normal... Campione. I don't have access to notes. Like, I can't do the things I used to because I'm using my phone for the webcam. Hold on.
All right, so how about this one? It says, if you want, I can build you no, wait, never mind. Championship winning teams in any sport. Would you rather have the greatest coach ever, but a decent squad, or an unbeatable roster of talent with a shitty coach? That was a really good question. I'm sorry.
I like that question. I read that a few weeks back. Can I chime in on this one since we just won a championship?
Perfect. Go ahead.
By all means.
Go ahead.
Coach all day, and I'm gonna tell you why. I started being a Liverpool fan in October of 2015. I'm a huge Beatles fan. Got into FIFA, found Liverpool, was like, well, that's where the Beatles from. I heard the theme song, fell in love with the team, and then I found out about their coach, and they brought in this German coach. And I've said it many a time on the old podcast. Had this dude been alive in World War II, we might be living under Hitler law. This dude rallied a team and turned them from losers into believers. In 2020, we won a championship during COVID. We couldn't celebrate. He left last year. We got a new coach. Dude's name is Arne Slot, Dutch cat. Nobody knew who he was. There was like 5 names of like coaches that everybody wanted, and then we found out about this dude. We like, yo, who the heck is this? He's bald headed. He looks like a man baby. Like, who is this guy? They bought one player who played 4 times this season. We won the league by 15 points 4 weeks ago. This dude was a nobody, but tactically a genius. Took the same squad that who I thought was the greatest coach in soccer, took them to the promised land in his first season. So I will take a motivating coach over a squad of players any day, because you can have the best players, but I promise you that if you don't have the right leadership, it don't mean Nathan, nada, nothing. I literally can tell you I've
That's
seen it
crazy.
with my own eyes. Same team that couldn't win the league last year dusted everybody. And as an example, when you're a German player, you usually move to Bayern Munich. It's the Chicago Bulls of basketball. It's the Yankees of baseball. When you're from that country, that's where you go. He went to visit them. He sat down with the coach. He felt confused. He asked them about their facilities. They were like, yeah, that's not in the budget. He came to Liverpool. He met with this dude for 20 minutes, and he was like, yo, I don't want to go to Manchester City, who's been the winningest club in the last 7 years. He chose Liverpool. That didn't happen 10 years ago. So having a good coach with a good tactical vision, that supersedes any player any day. Phil Jackson, he took the Bulls from what to what. He took the Lakers from what to what. When he had that
He had
Bulls, he had Luke
MJ and
Longley.
Kobe.
Yeah, he had Luke Longley as his center. He had an awkward white Australian as his center and still won.
Bro, it took Phil Jackson some time, but still, he took a team and made them into a championship team. Michael Jordan didn't win when he first started playing. Okay, I give you that one. What's your vote, Big J?
I gotta say I agree with both, because you can have a good team and a shitty coach.
You can't be neutral. You gotta choose a side.
Yeah,
you gotta choose a side.
But I
if
could
we
see
had liquor, you'd have to take
Switzerland.
a shot if you put both.
but I could see both. I mean, because you can have a well-oiled machine, you know what I'm saying, and a great leader leaves and a shitty leader comes in. Nah, I gotta go with a great coach. I gotta go with a great coach, because at the end of the day, a great coach can take, you know what I'm saying, shitty players and get them, where they need to be the best team. Too bad Penny Hardaway didn't have that, though.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right.
Now they're on the same team. Now they're unified.
I'll go next. Huh? I'll go next. Go ahead. So originally I was thinking great roster. You know what I mean? Like a LeBron James kind of approach. How we try to cherry pick players or try to get people to come over. And I was thinking that originally until I heard what Vic was saying. And I was like, man, and I thought of Coach Carter, how that coach turned that team around, even in the middle of the hood. And I personally experienced a coach like that, where like our team was not the most talented team, but we were the most disciplined. And just like Coach Carter, we were the most fit. So going into the championship, we were unbeatable. So long story short, I think, like as everybody's saying, it's a great coach and it's the leadership. The leadership is what really is the influencer. It plays a lot of roles. You're like a coach, you're like a mentor, you're an influencer, you're a disciplinarian, the whole nine. So the coach, the leader's a big part of that. And I guess I'm a little sensitive to that because I was a leader too. So I'm gonna just throw a brick through this whole shitty parade of coaches. And through his little point that he made, because he's talking about playing basketball in the YMCA as a teenager. They lost the last game. That coach was great, but he didn't win. So it doesn't fucking matter. They bended the rules. Whatever. Let me ask you a different question. Who's the coach of the Dream Team?
Oh, the first one?
Yeah.
First one was the dude who used to coach Detroit. Oh
Pistons?
God, yeah, the Pistons.
Exactly. I bet you know who was on the
Chuck
dream team,
Daly.
though.
Chuck Daly. Chuck Daly was the first coach of the Dream Team.
Motherfucker, Vic. See when you come back, you throw a brick through my whole plan? Damn it.
It took me a second though. It did take me a second. I had to dig in the vault for that one. I had to go rummaging.
Thank you for saving me on that one. I'm going to go with the good players because I bet the dream team will whoop any ass in any generation, regardless of the coach.
I'm gonna throw it back on you then. What happened to the second Dream Team when LeBron was there and they had Carmelo and them cats
Because
shit
LeBron was
the
there.
bed?
Them niggas, I don't know what happened. They got bad luck. They put something in their cereal. I don't know. They wasn't eating their Wheaties. I'm not sure. The better team that was coached won.
They were
The
out
better
partying.
coach team that won. You know what I'm trying to
They
say. I
got
didn't say
beat
that
by the
right, but
Spaniards. They got beat by the Spaniards.
bro,
Them cats
that
nap.
shit.
Them cats don't know hard work and they got beat by them.
They got beat so bad I didn't even know there was a second dream team.
Nightmare
Word?
team.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
How many dream teams were there?
That's so insignificant I didn't even know that for real. But I didn't know
Well,
Penny Hardaway never won a championship, so that's not really speaking too much.
yeah.
And he used to
Penny.
like Penny Hardaway. That's crazy.
Bro.
I never
Yeah.
liked him.
Penny had his moments. I mean, we got Little Penny.
That was
Chris
the
Rock and the
coolest part.
Puppet.
Was
Yeah.
I remember Little Penny. Little Penny was hilarious. He was hot for a minute.
Hold on a minute. How many dream teams are there? So initially there was only one dream team.
Yes, and every NBA team since has been considered a dream team.
Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like we saying that shit every time. Like, yeah. See, I didn't even know that.
Yo, did y'all hear that NFL players are going to be in the Olympics for the first time, but they're playing flag football?
What?
That's
Yeah,
Someone's gonna flip.
2026.
that
They're
seems
getting flag football, and the NFL approved
really.
it.
That makes no sense to me.
Someone's gonna slip.
That's like watching like the pro game. You know what I mean? After the season's over and it's like the all pros, you know what I mean? Where they play flag football and it's really not anything to be watching.
There's a real flag football in the pro games?
No, like
Yeah.
after the season's over, it's like end of the I can't think of the name, but
It's the week before it's
the
All-Star
Super Bowl.
weekend, like the week before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's kind of like how baseball and basketball have like an all-star game or whatever. It's the same thing. It's the NFC
Pro Bowl.
It's the Pro Bowl. Yeah, it's the Pro Bowl. NFC versus the AFC every year.
And it's flag football?
Yes.
Now it is. It wasn't
now it
before.
is. Now it is. In the more recent years. But I'm just saying, we doing flag football for the Pro Bowl, and then we're gonna do it again for the Olympics. We got to see
someone doesn't want to get hurt overseas.
Well, no. Well, I mean, the injury is usually like career-ending type stuff. You know what I mean? So obviously, you don't want to get hurt, which makes sense. But flag football twice that year. Can we skip the Pro Bowl that year then? If we got to do it for the Olympics, that's all I'm saying. Like, who wants to see that twice? It's the same. It's the same players.
I think they made it flag football because there is no other country that plays this sport the way we do, and they're just worried about bodily injury and harm. They're just worried about people getting crushed.
That's why it's flag.
5'4" Spanish
I get
kicker.
it. I think they just a little worried. We a little bit bigger than them guys on the other countries. Can you imagine going in against another country where they're predominantly smaller people? We are gonna injure them for real. I mean, yeah, it's like 100 people versus a gorilla.
Funnily enough, I seen this one Josh sent me 2 weeks ago, that Mr. Beast one. I seen that today for the first time, yo. When did people
I
really
sent
think
that to you so long ago, and you just
Where did that come from? Where did that idea come from? Like, who would really want to fight a gorilla? Let alone 1 or 100. It don't matter. Like, that is this.
Social media came up with that. I mean, like
AI came up with that?
Probably.
I don't know. Probably. I'm just joking. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Josh, you want to do a throwback real quick?
Kick it.
So we kind of jumped on this topic a couple of years ago. It wasn't 100 dudes versus a gorilla. It was you and 2 types of animal versus every other animal. So
wait.
the list.
You got to pause. Run that back, because you said that so quick. You expect us to really process what you just said. Run that back.
I got you. The long and the short of it is it was posed as a thought experiment a couple of years ago where you are in an arena with like 10 different species of animals: bears, wolves, lions, rats, eagles, hunters. And I'm pulling it up on my iPad right now.
I
You
thought you
get
were
to
going to say about the
choose.
midget one.
Oh, the midget one was great. I've been looking for that one for a minute. But you get to choose two, and then you
I
got to
thought we weren't
battle
allowed to say
everything
midget.
else. Yeah, I
You
mean,
get to choose two. My bad. Sorry.
no, you good. You good. You get to choose two, and then you got to fight the rest of them. I got it right here. Hold on. Let me see.
So you
Eagle.
got to choose two animals to help you fight the rest of the animals that are left.
Correct.
Wait, how many? That's no. There's 10 animals.
I got the numbers. I got the numbers. Guys, y'all keep
All right,
discussing. I'm gonna pull this up.
So you got to.
They're at a loss for words right now.
I'm lost. I gotta pick two animals to fight 8 other animals. Okay, all right. I get the ratio now. Hopefully that math is mathing. You let me know.
I got you. Hold on.
Well, somebody's gonna steal a gorilla off top. I don't think the gorilla was on the list. Well,
Nah,
now it is.
sound it. All right.
He's-
So you're in an arena. There are 50 hawks, 10 crocodiles, 3 brown bears, 15 wolves, 1 hunter with a rifle, 7 buffalo, 10,000 rats, 5 gorillas, 4 lions. And I'm gonna pull up the list for y'all in 1 second. You got to pick 2 to defend you. The others attack you. You got to survive for an hour.
This sounds like an impossible task.
Where's John Wick when you need it?
John
Yeah,
Wick
we're
can
not.
survive. That's a movie. I mean, you need Dr. Doolittle, not fucking John Wick. How are you going to control the animals to fight each other? That is a wild way. So someone was smoking an ounce when they came up with that shit. This motherfucker was gone.
I mean, you take a bear, you take a gorilla, and you just let them all out.
I mean, I don't know. I'd take the 15 wolves if them niggas is like, if you can control them. Like, if I'm bringing the dog whisperer with me and we can, like, if Caesar Milan was able to get them wolves to do what I tell them to do, I might take the wolves. Yeah.
But you get one wolf.
One wolf?
That's what I'm saying. So you get 2 animals to fight.
I thought you meant 2 breeds. I get just one little lonely animal?
No, that's not how it goes. Hold on.
That math is not mathing. You losing regardless. And what kind of rifle homie got? The hunter. Because if homie
you
got
know
an
he got a 30
AR-15,
6. He got a
Oh, you
30
gotta move
6.
that
It can be
open.
whatever rifle you want. Hold on, I got a damn. This is how you do this. I hate Matt sometimes. Let me not say that before Steve Jobs comes and haunts me. Settings.
Yeah, I can't even move that over.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. Here's screen sharing. Allow. Allow. Okay. There we go. All right. Can y'all see it?
Move it over to the left.
Okay.
I can see
I see
it.
what you're
4
saying.
lions, 5 gorillas, 10,000 rats, 7 buffaloes.
Yeah, we good.
1 idiot, 15 wolves.
So we see the list of animals. We just can't see the sentences.
So it's pick 2 to defend you. The others attack you. For me, I'm going with the 3 brown bears because those motherfuckers are serious and 5 gorillas. You give me 3 bears and 5 gorillas, it's done.
Mm.
Was the hunter going to take a shot? I mean, yeah, he may not be able to get to the bear, but that's my job. I got to go around and just sneak up on him and John Wick
Just use
style.
another animal as a shield.
I just get behind a brown bear. I just jump on the
That's
gorilla's
true.
back and let him wear me like a backpack and climb up and get the hunter.
Word. That is the craziest thing. I would do the wolves with Caesar Milan the hunter. We winning. I want Caesar Milan to come out like Rambo.
And just be whispering to animals.
Call him the Spanish Dr. Doolittle.
I do the wolves and the bears.
Lions and
Good
tigers
choice.
and bears. Oh my.
Nah, because it's
Bears.
15 wolves and then the bears. Like I got
The wolves are
the numbers.
fast.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the bears for pure strength. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, the way I imagine it, I could see the gorillas just backhanding wolves as they try to jump at them. But if they try to hunt them as a pack, might be a problem. But I got how many of them? I got 15 of them.
Yeah.
15, how many? 15 what? Wolves or 15
Yeah.
gorillas?
5 gorillas. I got 5 gorillas. I'll sacrifice 2 to take out the wolves.
Yeah. He'd probably kill all the wolves with them 2 little gorillas.
I don't know. There's too many wolves and they fast.
My fear, somebody was like, "Oh, but the rats." I'm like, "You're not going to die from rabies immediately. You get a shot after that. You just got to survive an hour."
I mean, 10,000 rats, though. I mean,
that's a
gorillas
lot, bro. Do you have that little magic wand from that lady in the DC movie? The what's it called?
Rat catcher.
Yeah. If I got homegirl with me, I'll take them rats
Was that from Peacemaker? No, that was from Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad. Yeah, 2. Wait, was the first one Suicide Squad and the second one the Suicide Squad, or vice versa?
It was not in the first one because I didn't see the second one.
Yeah, no, it was the second one for sure. Second one was better than the first one.
I like the second one. Yeah, the second one was pretty good. Peacemaker was in there.
Yep. You know that's coming out next month, right? Wait, no, July 25th is back.
What, Suicide Squad
Season 2.
the Peacemaker show?
Peacemaker show.
Yeah, I seen that show too. It was a little weird, but funny as fuck.
That is one show I didn't watch.
You didn't watch the Peacemaker show?
You the wrestling cat.
I know, nigga. And that's why I couldn't fucking watch it because I'm like John Cena can't.
He can't act. Just say it. He can't act.
He can't
act. I can't stand him. I can't stand him.
Bro, like
The Rock be riding him because he knows John Cena can't act.
Oh my!
You got to watch the show though. He does that one pretty good. It's not a dramatic role. He's just walking around shooting people.
Chips is over here asking
what kind of gorillas? The kind that's in the jungle. What kind of gorilla you think?
Yeah, the Harambe type gorillas, the silverbacks.
Right. I was gonna say silverback.
You know, the one that beat their chest and whoop your ass. Not your dad, obviously.
The ones that walk around looking like they're perpetually gonna take a shit. Them type of gorillas.
You look like you're holding yourself up there, Chris.
Who, me?
What it do?
Nah, I'm taking my shoes off, bro. I'm
OG over here.
Yeah, you know, I'm getting comfortable. I can't be out here all day with my shoes. They shit. I like these Jordans. My brother got them for me for Christmas. They nice, but I'm old, man. I wear Crocs all day, bro. My feet is hurting.
I'll never understand the point of Crocs, man. Them bitches, nah.
I got the diabetic versions. Extra cushion, old manish. Don't judge.
The ones with the fur? The ones with the fur?
No.
It's
Florida.
No Diddy.
We still Florida.
No Diddy.
We can't wear nothing with fur in the summer out here. We be rocking mops. Crocs.
Yo, real quick, shout out to my little brother Chips. Chips, what's good, my G? I miss you. Is the hair still glorious? That's all I need to know.
So that answers your question.
Silverback, Jesus.
That answers his question. All right. So next official topic was what is the expiration date before AI says to you as a Chat GPT user? Oh, this is right up your alley, Christian.
I'm sorry.
I
need to Chat GPT the question, frankly.
What is the So I'm assuming you're asking what's the expiration date of the world. Is that what I'm?
Question?
That's the question you posted on there, Vic.
Vic.
That I'm looking at it right now.
Oh no, I think ChatGPT wrote that question, or I didn't write that shit.
The AI wrote that shit.
I will delete this entire fucking note if that was the case. Hold on a minute.
No, dude, I don't know. I see the question, but what is the expiration date before AI says to you as a ChatGPT user? All right, everybody, stand back. I got this one. I think it's meant to count the image on the bottom, dumbass. No?
I don't think so.
He's not going to understand the context of who proposed that question. I don't
Well,
think anybody knows.
yeah, I think the AI wrote that. I might have wrote that. I don't know. Sometimes I be Vicking. Sometimes Vic just be Vicking. But I'm gonna give y'all an example of I am officially on board with ChatGPT. I wasn't for a long time. I hit up AC this past weekend, and I was going to a seafood restaurant, a very famous seafood restaurant in Atlantic City. They serve like 12 different type of oysters. And to me, I thought an oyster was an oyster was an oyster. I didn't realize that they were different types from different areas, and
I didn't know that
based
either.
on yeah,
I didn't
based
know
on the
that either.
biome they grown in, it makes a difference. So I'm a fat boy. I literally write a game plan as I'm going to a restaurant. So I'm like, well, I need to know what kind of oysters I'm gonna get because I just can't get all of them since it's expensive. So I went to ChatGPT and gave it a command. I was like, hey, I want you to rank these 12 types of oysters by popularity, give me a flavor profile, and also provide me images. That motherfucker, he spit out some shit that I could have handed to the restaurant and said, here, these are for your future guests. I was able to walk in. It told me this is going to be salty, briny, with a nice chewy mouthfeel. This is going to be a larger one. Freak me the fuck out. Like I thought it was cool
Are
when
you
I said
still
make
talking about oysters?
I'm just talking, yeah, I'm talking about oysters, but I'm just saying in general what it does. I'm mind blown by
He's talking
ChatGPT.
about the output and how happy he was with
I
the
know
output.
it sounded like he was describing a dick. No one got the joke, man.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus
I didn't get
Christ, man. Fuck you guys. Catch up. Sorry, I'm ruining the chat GPT thing.
No. I'm just saying with the cursing. Relax.
All right, sorry. She.
Yeah.
As a-
No one knew you were joking, dude. I thought you were talking crap.
No. It was a dirty old man joke. You guys need to get with the program.
Sorry. It didn't.
No
it
diddy.
sound like it.
It was a bad
I'm a
dick
fat
joke.
man.
Sorry.
I take the food seriously. When we start talking
Yeah,
about
I
food,
knew
I'm
you
about
were
nothing
serious
else.
about this when you were talking about it. I was like, he's playing and you're not playing right now.
I do feel like ChatGPT could tell you what dudes thought about Diddy's penis in their mouth, though.
Probably.
I really
The
do.
Punisher does. The Punisher does.
And if you pay for it, it gave you a crazy meme.
I did jump on the plus. I
You
did jump
did?
on
Oh,
that
you
Are
plus.
you
paid for it, the
serious?
$20 a month? I did
I paid the
too.
20 above.
I
Yeah.
won't
What
do
is
it.
wrong
So what
with
made
you
I won't
guys?
do it.
Wait, you
Wait,
barely
hold on.
use ChatGPT? How'd you get to that point?
Yeah, I gotta hear this because I use it every
Gotcha.
day and I'm not paying for it.
So what it was I was jumping on that trend of creating the AI
Oh,
action figures.
You was focused on the project and
Yeah.
it prompted you to have to
What
pay
were you
for it.
building?
So you know how they do the AI dolls, like make me an action figure, make me a realistic action figure kind of shit?
Yeah. I seen it on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah. So I created one of myself as a Liverpool fan, and it put me up, and then I made a 90s version of myself from
Oh,
when I
you
was
just
a
kept
jit.
going.
Oh, please. No, you got to pull the picture up now, homie.
Send it to Josh so he can
No,
pull it
he
up.
can pull it up on his screen right
Yeah,
now and I'll share it. He looked like
yeah.
DJ Envy.
But keep going. So that way we can keep talking and he like Jake can pull it up.
So that was with that prompted me to go ahead and start like jumping on. Okay, I need more. It's almost like you got five. You want more? Let me tell you how. And that shit, I went ham with it. Like I created a bunch of shit, and you get access to different models. So what's
Yes.
cool is depending on what you're trying to do, you can jump on the different models. So
Yep.
that's what kind of prompted me to say, okay, I'm willing to accept this AI into my life because iPhone natively sucks with Chat GPT. But what you add
Yeah,
in
for
Plus,
real.
it's different. Like I'm gonna tell you straight up, I really believe that Gemini is the better AI right now.
Absolutely.
I've had full on conversations with Gemini. Here we
That is
go.
like a new count. Like, that's like therapy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't even know what y'all talk about because I'm
The
not paying
Google
for it.
version of ChatGPT is called Gemini. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
You are not
Correct.
wrong.
Correct.
Oh, I didn't know what he was talking about.
There's many different basic AI tools. So many. You can choose whatever you want. There's Perplexity, there's Gemini, there's fucking Canva, there's all kind of shit. The one you use to chop up the videos.
Yeah.
You can use whatever you want for ChatGPT. I use it all the time. I don't know what the
So
West.
what was your original
What was that,
hesitation
Josh?
about it?
I missed the hand.
I was watching your hand movement. Hold on a minute.
Wait,
Bro, why do you look so Dominican?
bro, you got to take off the shades to see if
Yeah,
match,
I can't
bro.
tell,
We
bro.
can't tell because that's not a.
Yeah. It's just missing the beard. like
A
the
little bit of
definition
beard. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like DJ Envy there, bro. I'm telling you.
Don't do
Nah,
that. You're just two light skinned
Oh,
niggas. Don't just
oh,
because he does not
hold
look like
on.
DJ Envy. He look like the Dominican version
Pull up
of
DJ
D.
Envy.
If he was Dominican version, he'd be blacker than that.
Who's that? That's supposed
That's
to be
supposed to
him.
be
that's the
him.
90s edition of me.
That looks a little bit more closer. You look like you got a baby mama there.
I got two.
By then, it looked like you had one.
So yeah, Chat GPT became a good. I started having fun with it. Then I created myself as a Liverpool player. Oh Lord, let me see. There it is. Bang.
Why you
No,
look like a skinny DJ Khaled there, bro?
bro. This nigga's doing what Trump does on his free
Yeah.
time. Just making memes of himself and posting it. Look at
Yeah.
he's
Me for
holding
the Premier
trophies,
League
lying
trophy.
to the world.
That's not him holding a trophy.
Yes, it is.
No, that's not. Zoom that in, bro.
Hold
Yes,
on,
that
bringing
is.
it back up. Hold on.
There's no way that's him.
Yeah, that's him. Get the. You see,
Yo!
that's gonna be his new pick of
Yo!
mine trying to fucking.
That's
tell
gonna be his
homie.
cover picture on Facebook and shit.
And that's that German dude I was telling you about. That's Jurgen Klopp. So me hanging out with Jurgen, me and my little brother, winning the
Oh,
Champions
Oh,
that
League.
looks
wow.
more like you.
That one does look like you. That one looks like
really
a
does.
very recent picture of you getting someone pregnant.
But the crazy part is I purposefully loaded skinny, non-gray beard pictures. This motherfucker knows what I look like right now.
That's because you kept playing
Yo.
with it.
No, it's because you upgraded to pro, so the memory's saved. You
Yes.
probably have an older picture that shows how you look now, and it was like ah.
You're not fooling me.
Don't do that, estúpido. Ya te veo, papi. You
Yeah.
estás viejo, gordo.
They don't call it Genie for nada.
And
That's
I don't know if y'all
emotional
met
damage.
Nico, but this is our boy Nico as an Arsenal player. That shit freaked me out because that looks just like that motherfucker.
Yeah, it really.
Man,
does.
he looked like a fucking. He looked like he's gonna beat someone up. He's not gonna play soccer right now.
That's how
Huh?
Nico looks,
He
though.
look like he got a bomb strapped to him.
He looked like he
Yo,
need
got
a
the
BJ.
gut right
He's
and
too
everything.
serious.
Bro.
So yeah, that was my foray into Chat GPT.
Hold on a minute. So y'all, this is DJ Envy. Hold on a minute,
You stuck
ready
on
for
this DJ Envy.
bro. I kid you not.
I know what DJ Envy look like. He don't
That-
look nothing.
That's not even a recent picture of him, but he's trying to grow hair and a beard like he got hair. But I get what you. There you go. This is like the one on the left with the chain.
Yo, in 06, somebody was like, yo, you look like DJ Envy, and the rest of my life has just been that.
Someone
Like,
told
oh
you
shit.
that?
Yeah.
They lied to you, bro.
That
They
nigga,
like-
that nigga look like me, all right? I don't
There
look
you
like no
go.
DJ Envy.
I guess. That's crazy. I look like an Indian Prince Ali Abubu.
Yep.
That's what I get. I don't get no.
Dude.
Dominican. Never Puerto Rican.
Well, you walk around with Al Salam Aleikum beard. Of course,
Bro,
you gonna get
there
that.
was. I
Wait,
remember
what
I
do you
used to
get,
go to a
Jay?
restaurant all the time, and this lady kept calling me Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Muhammad. And then when I finally put down my card to pay, like the umpteenth time, she actually looked at the name. She goes, "Your name's not Muhammad." No shit. Why didn't you correct me? I was like, because you were being nice. I wasn't being, I wasn't going to correct you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And then she kept calling the guy Muhammad me.
Hold on. We got somebody in the chat. What's up, kiddo? That's my my youngest right there. That's
There
my
you go.
jit. She popped in to show some love.
What up?
Hi,
What
baby.
up? How old is the
That went-
youngest? So
17.
okay, we
That's
don't got
not a baby.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, I could be more age appropriate then. I thought I had to tone it back a bit.
No,
or girl?
you good, girl. Well, in 2025, we don't use those labels anymore. But that's my progeny. That's gonna be the one that's gonna take it to the next level. Artist, voice actor, dubs on shows, like creativity. Eventually, we're gonna have a daddy daughter podcast. We're copywriting that shit right now. The D&D podcast, copyrighted 2025 in May. Nobody better steal that idea. But kind of
Salute.
discuss what it's like to be at 17 and to be a dad and a daughter's, do that portion of it. So super excited. That's coming real soon, ladies and gentlemen. There's some things in the pipeline.
That's what's up.
Congratulations.
That's what's
Salute.
up.
Do it. Yeah, salute. Well, that was a wonderful clusterfuck of a conversation. So we never got to the answer of what we were talking about, which was the expiration date.
We passed the expiration date. It's over. It's already told us to stand back. If I give it a prompt, it's like, I got this.
Nah, ChatGPT is like when the internet hit. The shit ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean?
I think it's going to change within the next year or two. I think once they figure out how to get the system to work and not using memory, tokens, all that stuff, it's going to get crazy.
He's talking a lot of technical stuff that none of us know what he's talking about. So hopefully he can elaborate.
I do.
That what?
He said none of us know. I was like, I do.
I don't know what he was talking about.
So basically, the way ChatGPT was built, it took a lot of memory. Like it took millions and billions of dollars to get where it's at. There are companies that are building the same thing with the fraction of how much money was used to build OpenAI. On top of that, when you are using ChatGPT, the way that the cost or the memory works is what they call by tokens. So the more you do, for example, photographs or images or creating its own image, basically takes a lot of tokens or memory, however you want to interpret it.
And that's why they charge, because after a few pictures, it takes up so much memory just to run it through all the things.
And to build it, like to go back and build it. So anyway, all of that will change probably in the next 2 years. It's just because things are brand new and this is the current structure. I bet in the next 2 years, the landscape will be different. Things will be more automated. The tools that it talks to will be able to do things that it doesn't do today. But I just hope it doesn't turn into the movie The Terminator.
I was just thinking, is this talking about Judgment Day? Talking about 2 years now. Judgment Day is going to happen because it's going to continue to learn.
All I know, if I see a young Arnold Schwarzenegger pop out in the middle of a football stadium or a soccer stadium
and just start blasting everybody
and start fucking killing everybody, then I'm running for the hills and moving to an island where I can't get to because I don't think robots can swim.
No, but they can fly.
Oh, well, I don't know. It just is cooler there on the island. I can't do cold. I'm too brown for that.
Nah, I'm too fat for the heat. So
let's get to the next one though. So we know that Terminator Doomsday is coming in 2 years.
All right, real quick, because we took a vote last week, and I know where all of us stand, but let's go ahead and I want to ask a question before we get to the Diddy news. So you remember when Cat Williams came up on that what was it?
Club Shay Shay. I already know.
Right,
Top of 2024.
Right. And everybody thought he was crazy. Everybody thought this guy was losing his mind.
I was all over it.
So you believed everything he was saying?
Bro, I've been watching stand-up comedy for more than 20 plus years.
40.
As soon as this video came out, all I kept watching about Cat Williams and his background, I was like, your man isn't playing. He's way smarter than what people understand. So go ahead, my fault.
Nah. I like the question really, was he really crazy or simply trying to warn us?
A little bit of both.
Well, I mean, I think everybody's a little bit of crazy on a certain level, but
I give you that. Everybody's crazy.
So he mentioned the whole Diddy shit.
Yep.
Mentioned the freak offs, and you know what I'm saying? Not even the freak offs.
He's been saying it for years, by the way. This wasn't the first time this guy was saying it. It's like the clips are endless. 50 was the only one that was savage.
And nobody thought he was crazy. He just thought he was talking shit.
Yeah, everybody thought 50 was just being 50. He's just savage. He's just always bodying everybody.
So here's my
with no shame. That cat was
savage.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
No baby.
Savage. Yeah.
Savage. So what's the question?
So my question is, prior to the knowledge of the freak offs and prior to the knowledge of how absolutely
prior to the video that dropped when Cassie got dragged, because everybody was questioning until we saw that video of Cassie.
Yep.
To me, because ain't nobody really putting this because it was like when R. Kelly first got roped up. First, it was like nah, until you saw the tape. But when Dave Chappelle pissing on it, you know what I'm saying? When you saw the tape, that's when everybody's opinion changed. Same thing with Diddy. That's why I say it kind of similar between Kelly and Diddy with the way it unfolded. Because nobody, and any kind of major, superstar, everybody was like, no, not Diddy, not R. Kelly, not Michael Jackson, or whoever y'all want to say. Till you see the video. The video changes everything.
Fact.
Everything.
Fact. And I'm going to ask y'all an opinion, because about 2 weeks ago, after hearing some of the allegations and starting to hear some of the testimony, I don't feel as bad listening to 12 play anymore. Like, I had to bump and grind. It had been a long time. But I feel like Diddy's kind of moved R. Kelly. Like, damn, we thought Charlie Manson was bad, but then this cat at Jonestown made everybody drink the poison. It kind of whitewashes a little bit of what R. Kelly did. I'm not saying he
Does it
was
though?
wrong. I mean, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I did not actively seek out the original movies from 98, 99, but I happened to walk into a room where they was watching the movie. That chick kind of knew what she was doing. Now, I'm not taking away the kidnapping and the fact of Leah, but Diddy's shit was a lot worse. Like, I feel like, it's okay to listen to Chocolate City if you want to. If you want to step in the name of love, it's okay. Like, you can't listen to all of the Trapped in the Closet. I mean, nobody physically could listen to 100 parts of Trapped in the Closet, but if you want to hear parts 1 through 12, I mean, am I wrong for that?
Actually, I've been
See? You
R.
get it?
Kelly, like I don't just talk about a kid. Like when it first dropped, we was rocking it for years before we knew we was talking about a teenager. And all of a sudden you see the video and you don't want to listen to it no more. I'm like, but hold on, nigga, I've been rocking for years.
Yo, Space Jam happened. I Believe I Could Fly was playing at 100,000 graduations.
I
We
thought I
all
could
sang the
fly
song.
off of that
Yeah, for
song. You know what I
real.
mean? I was having dreams like I'm Superman. I can
Diddy
fly.
never made me feel that way. Thank God.
I said this. Hold on a minute. I came out with the fact that I would still rock
But hold
R.
on.
Kelly, and y'all were like, nah.
But hold on,
Now
hold
all
on.
of a sudden,
But you know
That
what's
was
the
before
firing
crazy?
Diddy.
squad.
But hold on.
Before
Michael
Diddy.
Jackson supposedly liked to take long ganders at anuses of little boys' anuses.
Cuidado.
What?
Cuidado.
Supposedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's our new show. That's our new word. Excuse me. That shouldn't be the name of the show, but that's our new word.
Allegedly.
Y'all
Talk
need a
about-
disclaimer. Y'all
So
need
I'm
a
just saying,
disclaimer.
if people love Michael Jackson and people are still gonna listen to Diddy, why are we hating on R. Kelly? I think we going off topic on what we meant. The whole we were supposed to be focused on the whole Diddy thing, but my whole point is nobody believed anything until they saw a video. No one knew about Michael Jackson and the long gander at the culo. No one knew about R. Kelly and pissing on the chicks till the videos. No one knew about P. Diddy and
baby oil on everybody.
baby oil and
On
how he was beaten
everybody.
up.
Bro.
On
So
everybody.
the
Bro, he
original
didn't
question.
piss on everybody, but he got baby oil on everybody.
That part. So
Bro.
the original question is who's going to get out first, R. Kelly or P. Diddy?
I don't think either one of them are going to get out early.
I
No,
don't
I
think
still
Diddy's
think
going
P.
to be
Diddy's going to get
convicted.
away.
I don't think none of them. He's not getting out. He's not getting out.
he ain't getting out. Exactly.
Even if he
He's
does,
gonna
he'll be on house arrest doing it again.
Nah, he's going to get out, but he getting out the way Epstein got out.
Oh, you think
He got
he's
too
How
many
gonna?
secrets.
How long did that last?
Not very long. When you know where the bodies are buried, usually they just dump some dirt on top of you. Diddy, once they can get him in a compromising spot. I mean, look what happened with what's buddy that shot Megan? What's her name? Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh,
Oh.
Tory Lanez.
Look
Yeah.
how P. Diddy look right now. He looks like he won't live another 10 years.
Yo, for real.
Like this, your man ain't gonna live that much longer. Look how much he can't have no more baby oil, none of this that he used to.
That's probably why
He's
his
gonna
hair's
die
so
without
white.
it.
They got
Man,
commissary blocked on baby oil. He got limited
Bro.
shit that he could order in commissary.
he's not gonna survive. I can't do it without my baby oil.
Let me get
He's gonna be
get
using
that.
olive oil.
Johnson and Johnson got a whole new meaning when it comes to B. Diddy. Just
Hey
saying.
man,
They say you have to downgrade to the
If-
great value version.
If the stock goes down, Johnson & Johnson better blame Diddy.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Just their
100%.
sales
Johnson
alone
and
went down now
Johnson
that he's in
and
jail.
baby oil is just a crazy combination.
So you think Diddy's gonna go away?
Nah, yeah, I don't think he's gonna see the light of day. Personally, just because they always trying to, you know.
So
he's not Michael Jackson. He's not getting out. You know what I mean?
All right,
Michael
so
Jackson never went to jail.
Exactly. He bleached his skin.
Let me give a quick update real quick about the trial, all right?
Let's go.
All right, so the testimony is supposed to resume tomorrow. This will be the 3rd week out of an 8-week trial.
Woo. But we're not even halfway through this.
Nope. So far,
it's a
they've
semester
called
of school.
16 different witnesses, which have included Cassie, Kid Cudi, talking about the threats, violence related to his brief relationship with Cassie. You also heard about the testimony from the Punisher, one of the you didn't hear about the commonly used one of the guys that would be with Cassie. His name was the Punisher. You didn't see that?
No. But keep going.
God.
Go ahead. Keep going.
All right. Other witnesses have included the makeup artist, Mila Morales, and several of Diddy's former employees and associates.
Miles Morales, Spider-Man?
Mila Morales.
Okay, my bad.
For someone that doesn't do Marvel, you're not allowed to make Marvel references.
He's Puerto Rican.
Legal experts note that while the trial has been dramatic and emotional, prosecutors have not yet definitively established Combs' culpability on the most serious charges of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking.
He's trying to pull a Gotti.
But there's still 5 more weeks in an 8-week trial.
Damn, has it been 3 weeks already?
Bro.
It started this month, so it's
been like it started like May 5th. So
they still had to pick the jurors and then, test them.
And a witness came up missing.
Well,
did they ever find a witness?
I remember the witness missing. That's why I was like,
the witness and the lawyer.
You know, this man got money. Like he was up to $1 billion.
And did you see that Diddy was apparently having people stand outside paying them $20 or so an hour to wear free Diddy shirts?
I didn't know that.
Yes,
did y'all hear that?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I heard about that.
$20?
Well, think about it.
That's cheap. It's like dollar store money to him.
Hey, well, of course.
$20 an hour? What do you need?
It's all perception, right? If you think about the court case, what is he battling? He's battling perception. They're trying to build a perception of either she was with it and she wanted it, which many people will say that there's a little bit of both. She wanted it. She liked it. She set it up. She bought the drugs. She was addicted to the drugs. She did it frequently. And she even was a part of the whole connection of getting the hookers across state lines. That's why they're not really confident in this whole case at the moment. That he's really, guilty. Because there's two sides to the story. She did it for 10 years. Wrote
10 years?
10 years.
How can you kidnap somebody for 10 years?
Nah, now you're just complicit with everything.
You're just
comfortable at this point. You're honestly just comfortable at this point. Like you try to leave and you come back and you're like, I miss your toxic ass, so I'm just gonna stay and deal with all this sexual abuse and baby oil.
Look, to someone that has not been in that situation, we cannot say how someone at 19 years old.
She was 19.
She was a baby. She was with the man for 11 years.
Ooh.
Well, there's a lot that
he damn near took her infancy.
So, we've never been in a situation where we've seen someone get beat or know what they go through. Our mom beat guys. She got beat. We're in a completely different game.
That's true.
Someone getting beat frequently will do some things unimaginably if they believe they're going to die. I mean, they say that, allegedly he might have blew up Kid Cudi's car. His ex-wife went, missing.
Oh, like
You
he
know,
might have bodied the ex-wife too.
if you think about how
Oh.
dangerous it could be for a woman, it might
Oh.
be a bit challenging. So it could be the influence of being scared, or it could be
I
her
mean, you saw the
liking it too.
video.
A little bit of both.
Saw the video. I mean, he was manhandling the shit out of her. That was
Yeah,
not
nobody
alleged.
believed anything till video came out.
The video was bad, horrible. Don't do that to women. I got girls. But I thought he was gonna give her a blow to the face if it was, he dragged her, he threw
He
something. We
kicked
don't
her,
know if it
bro.
hit her.
What didn't he like kick her or some
He
shit?
kicked her when she was down.
It was bad, bro.
It was bad. I was expecting it to be like, you remember when J-Lo
Oh,
got
like-
punched in the face in the movie?
like
I
a-
was
like a-
expecting like bam.
Damn, what was it? Was it the Rice, the running back? I don't remember.
Oh,
the
you talking about
running
Ray
back.
Lewis?
Ray Lewis.
No, you talking about no. I know what you're talking about. You talking about what's his face?
Yeah, the
Oh
running
God, he
back,
played for the
Baltimore.
Ravens. Yeah, he played
Yeah.
for the Ravens. Fuck.
I can't think of his name. Something
Was it Ray
Rice.
Rice? Ray
Ray
Rice.
Rice. Ray Rice. I knew his last name was Rice. I couldn't think of his
In the
first name.
elevator.
Yeah, and she went back to him, and my man.
But that's what I'm saying. Women go back.
That's because he got
Money.
They had they say that the women came back for the money, but they also had history. So like, even though he looked like he punched her like he was Mike Tyson, like, you know what I mean?
Love is the worst drug.
Yeah, she stayed. They say she stayed for love. People say she stayed for money, but I don't know what the end result was. I don't even
I'm
know.
gonna
Probably
present. I'm
lower.
gonna present another option for y'all. I think it becomes a point where they stay for fear. As someone who
Like they gonna
had a
die?
relationship,
Yes.
yeah, like there's this
If
fear.
they leave, they gonna die?
And they're
Well, imagine
everything
this.
they have.
Imagine this. Imagine you have somebody who's physically stronger than you, who had more means than you financially, and in terms of clout and social status. They threaten you. Once they lay hands on you, my kid said something really profound to me yesterday when we went to go see the Lilo and Stitch when we were driving home. We were having a
When to
conversation
go
about
see
something.
what?
The Lilo
Lilo and
and Stitch movie.
Stitch. I watched it
Oh,
today.
I
It
thought
was
he
good.
said something Aaliyah. I was like,
It was good. And she said to me, once a man is willing to hit you, there's no depths to how far that person may be willing to go. And you get so manipulated into you feeling helpless that you're worried that if I leave this person, they could potentially physically put me in a hospital or go as far as killing me. So there's that fear of you've been threatened and somebody's laid their hands on you. And if you've had 10 boyfriends, and then again, I can't speak from a woman's perspective.
yeah,
I'm not a
because
woman.
I'm
You know,
not gonna wrap my head around this.
yeah, but I think if I had to look at it holistically from the outside as an outsider watching, if somebody was physically stronger than me, a bully in school, and I started to rat on said bully and they punched me in the face the first time I ratted on them, what does it benefit me to rat on them again? Because I'm only going to probably get punched again, or I'm going to step up and punch them. And sometimes there are ladies out there who may not feel physically as strong, so they're feared into leaving because they're worried about the consequences. It's better if he just beats my ass rather than puts a bullet in my brain, if that makes sense. As dudes, I think we look at this like you come at me, I'm gonna fuck you up. But
nah,
Yeah, it's different for women. I mean, she felt like sound like Cassie was taking a lot of bicho in the boca and was getting sores. You seen the testimony? There was so much going
Yeah,
on.
I
She
heard
was
about
getting sores. She was
coming
like,
out the ears or somewhere.
yeah,
They're everywhere.
but if you gotta be going through like she was going through her own drug phase.
That's the whole drug phase. I can see, like, how can you?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
would miss
think
out on that. Yeah.
I don't think people really grow up until they're like 30. So you tend to be a little bit more
I give you that one.
naive and influential
I give you that.
between the ages that
between 18 and 30, you are easily influenced by
100%.
your environment around you.
yeah,
Hold on a
Chips, I
minute.
agree with you.
Yeah. So, of course, you can read that. They stay because of fear. Whoever they leave them for, that person and them are potentially in danger of the abuser. Takes it that far. Criminal stories and real life views.
or exit the situation and stay out for 22 days, and then everybody get used to it. It only takes so much time between the habit.
I don't know. If you're dealing with a controlling person that has that much power, I think you might be more.
Are we talking about like the movie, the J-Lo and the
No.
No. I
yeah,
mean,
that's what it sounds like. We
no.
talk about
Enough.
like
The movie Enough.
Enough. That's what it sounds like.
Well,
It sounds like we talk about the movie
but
Enough.
she couldn't whoop his ass and leave though. Diddy had billions. You can't run away from that.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go that he's
He
not
didn't
gonna
have
find
billions till recently.
He had
But he
millions.
He had millions. Even if we said he had millions, how much you think
you're
it take to go on the dark web and pay a dude $10,000 to follow somebody?
Absolutely.
That's a drop. That's 100 bottles. That's 1,000 bottles of Ciroc.
He paying $20 an hour to have a shirt on outside. How much money?
That's why he's rich. He knew how to spend his money. He was like, you only need $20. They're wearing a shirt.
He must got Jewish lawyers to do that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Yo,
he gotta have
fact.
Jewish lawyers for $20 an hour.
Lawyers.
Jewish lawyers.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Josh got that one.
So, Vic, I gotta know.
Talk to me. Yeah.
You think Diddy, the baby oil man, is getting away with it, or you think he's going to jail?
He's going to jail, and it's not because of the baby oil. He's going to jail because when Adagio came at him and he started talking about y'all don't want to break black people off something, as soon as you start threatening the people in power, that's when you got to go. It's all cool. You could do your dance. You could do your
wait. Are you talking about like from very beginning, like how this all popped off?
I think it all stems from the fact that he threatened people that.
That's
had
what
more
I'm trying to
power
get
than
to
him.
because it sounds like
Yeah.
Let him fucking talk.
No. We Gucci. Yeah, ask the clarifying question. I got you.
No, go ahead. Yeah, this is where it stems from, is what I was trying to say.
I think that it has nothing to do with what he did. I think if he didn't step out of line of what his expected role was in society, a successful black producer who's helping peddle alcohol and doesn't raise the flag on that, I think he's totally fine. Why do you think Jay saying they were associates? They literally have hugged each other in concert. That is one of my
biggest. Y'all talk about conspiracy theories. This is exactly why I think Diddy is where he is right now.
Can you elaborate on what you mean by that?
I think
I don't
only
know
me
what
and
you're
you
talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think everybody knows what you're talking about. That's why
I
kept
got
trying
you.
to get you to clarify.
Speak to the baby dumbass, apparently.
All right, I got you.
The
You ain't a
baby
dumbass. You ain't a dumbass. The system is designed for you to not get this information.
True.
Diddy a couple of years ago came out and was like, yo, I'm not getting the kind of money I should be getting from Ciroc. I'm helping you peddle this liquor, but y'all don't really see me as nothing but, an underling, not a partner. And as soon as he started threatening to say something, he got shut down. Epstein started talking about some stuff, and all of a sudden he was the bad guy. This dude was doing shit for 30 years on a private island with logs, but once you say certain names, you become a problem. And when you become a problem, I'm going to discredit you. I'm going to make people look at you and think that you a perv. And I'm not saying Diddy wouldn't do what he was doing, but he was okay doing it for 20 years now? Because that's what the testimony seems to say. And all of a sudden, it's a problem. So when you speak against power, when you speak against real power, the people that tell the president what to do,
when you step out of line,
when you step out of line,
Allegedly.
Once you step out of line and you become a problem, it's easy to start pulling out receipts and pulling out tapes. I don't know if y'all noticed about Scientology. Me and Josh have had hours of conversation on Scientology. I'm not going to go too deep on it.
All right,
but there's a reason Tom Cruise has not left Scientology. When you do their auditing sessions, they video record you. So once you're ready to step out of line, they pull out the tape and say, let's play this back for you. Do you want this information out there? And you step right back in line and you buy version 3 of that book. So I think Diddy would have been totally fine getting away with what he got away with
if he
for
didn't
as long as he did until he opened his mouth.
So basically that video of like
it.
him and Shorty would have just disappeared. Like it never happened.
I mean, we've all watched movies, and how many times have you seen
No one saw
footage?
the video until he stepped out of line and it started to pop off and it started to go south. Like it was a whole chain event. The video was out there forever. Why was the video never seen until he stepped out of line, until it got real wild. Like it took a whole chain of events. Like that video is super old. Why nobody's asking why it's coming out now? Because they trying to bury the man. It's clear. They trying to bury the man.
So here's my
That's
question.
what
So if
you
he
do when you're trying to
apologizes and
bury
tries to make
somebody.
amends,
You put out video because nobody believe you.
so you don't think it's too late for him to apologize and make amends and kiss everybody's ass again?
Nah, he stepped out of line.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
That shit moved down the river. He's fucked.
Yeah,
now.
bro.
And even if, let me propose, even if you know what, I'm gonna take my time. They give him a lighter sentence. They still gonna silence him.
Yeah,
He's done.
he's officially in the same class of O.J. Simpson, R. Kelly, P. Diddy,
Mike
Tiger
Epstein.
Woods, Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? All those cats. Soon as they did something wrong, they Tahoe, you're over there.
Yep.
You're on the island.
Yep.
You're on the island, and some's going to continue to come up because they're going to keep burying you because you stepped out of line. You better not ever step out of
Yeah,
line.
but Bill Cosby's free.
Is he though?
Yeah, he did a little time though. Diddy might get out. Diddy might
But
not
is
even
Bill
get
Cosby
charged.
getting handed a show? Is Bill Cosby getting handed a stand up?
I don't even think he can remember his show.
So even if Diddy gets charged, you think he's gonna get out, Vic, or you think he's gonna do the Epstein?
No, I think he's gonna conveniently. I think he's gonna allegedly. He allegedly hung himself. I'm future stating that now. He allegedly hung himself.
Even if he gets out, he's going away quietly. No one ever is going to hear from this cat. You know what I mean? It's a wrap. Either way, it's a wrap.
No more take that.
Yeah, all we gonna be talking about is whether we gonna be playing his music anymore, just like we did R. Kelly, but we not doing for Michael Jackson. Is all I'm saying.
I'll still go Michael Jackson.
It's not fair.
I think the hard part when it comes to his music is that he produced.
It's recent.
So no, it's not even that. He's got so many other artists that make money off of that. You can't stop playing Biggie.
Nope.
Diddy was the executive producer. You can't stop paying Faith. You can't stop playing.
There's
all
way
the
too many artists. Like
French.
There's French. So many.
Hey, you think French took baby oil?
Yep.
No, why nobody? Hold on. We're not going to.
If you a bad boy, you a bad boy for life.
That makes me kind of wonder.
That hits different now that you said it like that.
It really does.
I never thought about that
Black Rob
until he said that. It was like, if you're a bad boy,
there's a lot of lines that it's just like they hit different now.
They do.
Yo.
I don't know. I think French Montana. Yeah, I think he bathed in the baby oil.
You think Suge Knight is laughing in his prison cell right now?
Bro, there was a lot of drugs that was going on.
You listen to Tupac's diss tracks to Diddy a little different these days.
Oh, 100%.
Word.
100%. Like I said, you think Suge Knight is laughing at Diddy right now?
No, I don't. They interviewed him. They said that Suge said he don't like to see another man go down like that. But he's like, take that.
All right.
Hey, what was the beer that you got at the kegerator? Can we do a beer segment? I built Christopher a Keezer, which is a kegerator and a freezer. It got 2 taps on it, and he's been going to a local brewery. I can't remember the name. Which one you going to?
Cigar City?
I'm in the middle of pouring a beer. No, it's
Parish.
No, it's right here.
It's in downtown, right here, off 275 in Florida.
Yeah, it's off of 270. Like this is.
It's because of Batman. Kevin Brazen, my man.
Oh, you're talking about
supposed to say the legal.
Whatever, Kevin.
Damn it! It's that weird ass name.
The Magnanimous. Hold on.
Yeah, Magnanimous Brewer.
Magnanimous.
The Magnum Condom Brewing Company.
So that brewing company. So the last beer that I got was a Juice Lord from Magnum Brewing Company.
Yeah, it was 7%,
7.5 hazy IPA with Citra and Mosaic.
Nice.
And lasted 5 days. Okay.
7.
Yo, shout out.
What did you get today?
So today I got Tripping Animals No Names IPA.
From where?
I got it from Total Wines because I couldn't get the actual Juicy Lord from
Magnanimous.
Magnanimous, sorry, because that's fresh and they get it straight from where they actually make the beer. So it's a process where I got to email the branch manager, request the beer. He got to tap it from the actual brewing thing, put it in the keg, and then drive it over to the location to pick it up. So it takes a day to get the fresh beer. However, Total Wine got me on these Tripping Animals No Means IPA, which is pretty good, which is pretty darn good. And before that, I had the Tripping Animals Everhand. So the Tripping Animals from Total Wines, hands down, pretty good. But I'm always trying to go local beer, Tampa, all day.
Well, for those in Tampa, I still get it at Total Wine because we got it down here, but they only got the 4-pack. Yas
You
Peoples,
can
who
get a
was
keg.
well, I mean, I know I can't get a keg. I'm not trusted with a keg.
Oh.
Financially, I might be able to get a keg, but I can't be trusted with a keg. But y'all's boy, well, we went to watch that messy Champions League they do here in the States, and that parish, Ghost in the Machine, by far still one of my favorite IPAs of all time. That you can't when you go to walk-ons, they won't even sell you a double of that because it's that good. But I got a question for you because I've been kind of pondering this. I met some dude at Total Wine a couple of weeks ago. Usually I'm like a Voodoo Ranger, Ghost in the Machine. I'm a big fan of the Bear Hugs now. But as I'm walking through the craft beers and the IPAs, when we grew up, I think we can all say there was Miller, Bud Light, Coors, Heineken, maybe Beck's, Presidente. Like, it was a very limited, and then they had their own little spin-offs. But when you look at the IPA market, do y'all feel it's oversaturated? Do you feel that there are too many companies? And far be it for me to ever deny somebody the ability to make a beer, but I look and it's just like, yo, there's too many options.
I'll let Christian go because I know that he's very passionate about it. I will say, just on a generic base, no. I feel like there's not enough options just because
Okay.
I'm looking for a specific kind of balance between um, flavor, strength, hoppiness, fruitiness, the whole nine. So I'm kind of like a beer connoisseur, which is why I feel like this whole keg and beer thing that me and my twin is doing is right up our alley because I feel like there's an area opportunity for space that's not fully fulfilled in a lot of different ways.
I
So
feel that.
Only thing I would say besides that is that's likely regional. What I
oh,
mean
okay,
by
I can say
that,
that because when I was chat GPT and my IPAs, you know what I'm saying, I chat GPT a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the
Technology
options.
exists. Use it.
So it's giving me the descriptions of the IPAs, and I'm making my selection off that. And then based on what you're saying, like it's regional because the beers at Total Wines that they sell is regional. I go local because the beer that they make here is more to my flavor because it's more local and what I'm used to and what I'm looking for. So like that whole Total Wines is cool, but it's commercial. It's not what I'm looking for. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
so the only reason why I say that it's regional is because Total Wine is going to have the variety because they're trying to be the expert to have the most variety, regardless of the alcohol that you're having. If you think
Fair enough.
about it, they got aisles of vodka, tequila,
Yeah.
whiskey, rum. That's
Wine,
it's meant to meet the general needs of the public to give the
champagne.
person the variety that's out there. But the reason why I say it's regional is because if you go to the Bronx or you go to New York right now, or some different parts of the
Country,
country,
yeah.
it's not really,
Focus on
IPAs aren't
Depends
that
on where
big
you
and
at.
different. Like if you, for example, I go over here to the hood, I'm not finding 15 different IPAs in my
Nah,
local liquor
Yeah,
store in
correct.
the hood. But
straight
you
Sure.
straight
you
light
go to a
beers.
different part of town, South Tampa, Seminole Heights. There's
The bougie
breweries
part.
all around that side of town. There's more options. So
Right.
I think one, it's a bit more regional. So people, I think
Depends on what.
stores like that have to give the variety because they know they're the only option.
Well,
So
that's
you
the
go in a
business.
Total
That's the
Wine, it's a
business too. You're
business
trying to
aspect
sell
of it.
something. So whatever's the most popular, you're gonna sell. You track what sells most.
And over
Depends
the
on.
past 15 years, I feel like IPAs, like we
Yeah.
mimicked the shit.
Especially around
The
here.
U.S. became
Yeah.
Puerto Rico. We stole the good shit because we was not drinking IPAs, to your
Nah.
Yeah.
point, 20, 30 years ago. It wasn't even a thing. You couldn't
You
even
couldn't
go
even
to a
find an
grocery
IPA.
store. I
You
didn't even
couldn't
know what it was.
I didn't
This
know
is
Yeah.
what
some
it was.
shit
For
that you
real.
get from England.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
don't even
saying?
drink
Yeah.
beer and I don't know what the shit is.
Wait, hold on.
We've
Can we
done
bust
this.
it down?
An India Pale Ale. It's from England. It's the
Wait, hold
strong
on. For
beer.
Josh, are you listening? Are you listening?
No, he's not. He's drinking Coca-Cola, playing on his fucking phone.
IPA means India Pale Ale.
Ale.
For this guy.
Look, that's his IPA. He flicks his fucking finger up like a. Anyway, so I didn't say
since
it.
he's
I didn't
cussing,
finish
it's like
it.
him saying "fuck you."
Anyway, but I feel like there's probably too many options. But that's
I
by
can see
design.
to an extent that it's oversaturated. To an extent,
I don't know, because I sort of like that, because now you can make a
really do.
microbrewery in your backyard.
I was thinking it, but you're
like I
talking
could
about
do
it
some
from a
mango
different perspective.
peels and oranges.
But you're
and
thinking
limes and make
you're
some
thinking it
fucking
from a
shit.
different perspective. You're thinking,
I got you.
He's thinking from
Too
a
much
consumer.
goodness.
Yeah.
From a consumer's perspective, it's hard to digest it.
You gotta relax.
But if you did the oyster thing, you could do the IPA thing at Total Wine, and then say, I like this kind of beer where it's a little citrusy, a little light, a little hoppy, a little dark. I'm at this Total Wine in my neighborhood over here. Which one should I get? And they give you 3-4 options. You buy 3 or 4, you get the one you like. But I'd rather have more options than less options.
So for the three of us, just so y'all know, I didn't mean to pause. My bad. I didn't mean to stop you. But I can get a keg of the Voodoo Ranger of those that you, and then we can have a live session one of these days.
And kill a keg in one night? You sound like the demon right now. Don't even propose an idea like that.
Josh
Vic got to drive 4 hours. How you gonna stay? You gonna stay the night
over
over?
I'm just gonna sleep in Josh's garage because I'm not allowed to sleep on the couch.
Why? What'd you do with his couch?
Nothing.
Yet.
That's gonna have to happen around the cooler periods of the year, because I swear to God, it's hot as fuck.
Yeah, I lived in a garage during the summers in Spring Hill. That trust me, I'm built for that now. But I do appreciate the fact that y'all brought up 10 years ago. I only knew Goose Island in terms of IPA. It was the only IPA that was really
I
available.
only knew High Life.
Yeah. And yo, shout out to High Life.
I only knew
Shout out
High
to
Life.
High Life, the Perfect 10, the double IPA. That shit, yo, it's all I want. It's all I want. I thought 9.9 was where it was at. And the cool thing is that it's a lot more accessible. I remember going to World of Beer, and all I knew was your basic stuff. And they had a chalkboard with different IPAs and different types of beers that would change out. I didn't understand that different cups work for different types of beer because they opened them up differently. You got your Belgian ales, like
that.
yeah, I have a
that.
flight. I have a flight. Matter of fact, I'll go off camera and I'll show it to y'all. Let me show y'all some cool shit. My mom's got me too. Shout out to Mom Dukes. Shout out to the OG.
Shout out to Mom Dukes.
Hey.
Shout out to all the Mom Dukes. Mama Ruby, bendición.
All the Mom Dukes. And it was just Mother's Day.
He's about to get excited to show you all this shit. Nope, can't see anything.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. That's the white background. All right, maybe I'll do it this way. Nope, you can't see it.
Bring it back towards you. Like your shirt. There you go.
There's 5 different cups in here. You got your traditional pint club, you got your English pub, your IPA glass, a Belgian ale, the porter stout glass, the classic pilsner, and the wheat beer. And I keep it in the box. I only use it under certain circumstances, depending on the kind of beer that I have.
Yo, I can't see that blown up, bro. I didn't even know that.
Hold on.
Josh, see if you can zoom me in. Yeah.
Hold on. Make him bigger. There we go.
Beautiful.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so that one right there on that first one, the round circle, that's a Belgian ale glass. Then you got your IPA glass.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even know it
looked
looked
your
like
English
that.
pub. Yeah, that's how an
I'm gonna put
IPA
that
glass is supposed to do. That's your English pub. So that's for your stouts. That's for your ales. Then you got a porter stout glass. Well, that's the porter stout glass, which is supposed to have an actual stem. Then you get your pilsner, and then you finish off with your wheat beers. So right now I'm drinking. I'm drinking Belgian. I'm drinking Blue Moon right now. So that's what I should be drinking it out of.
I don't think we said what we was drinking, did we? Yeah, you do. I don't know what you said we're drinking today. You said you're getting these the kegs that you got. I don't know what we tapped today.
So what we? Oh yeah, I
You did. You tell them.
Yeah.
And then in the cans, we also got the Lagunitas Best of Both Worlds. It's the
Yo,
bi-coastal
Lagunitas is on
IPA.
point. The one
Yeah,
with the dog,
I like
the
these.
one with the yeah,
and
the
it's
Lagunitas is on
It's
point.
yeah. This is the one we
yo
on
this
lately.
yo your G got an
That's the one.
8%er.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. That shit is fire.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. They have it at my local Wawa's in the hood right here by Sulphur Springs, Florida and Water. Yeah.
Yo, can we get a round of applause for the Wawa? We grew up with 7-Eleven. Had we had Wawa, we'd all be the size of me right now. I've just
Ah,
accelerated the
I'm actually
process.
glad I don't got Wawa now that you say that. Cause,
I'm
Yo,
already the
Cause
size
they
of
got
me.
everything in there. They
and
got
it's all
everything in
good.
there.
They like the
Er,
Publix of convenience stores. The
They
burgers,
do.
fire. The wraps, fire. The sandwiches, fire. The pizza, fire.
I
Fire,
I
seen a
fire,
haven't had a
fire.
pizza from there.
bro. I
It's on
seen
point.
someone pull out a bat in front of the Wawas in the hood over here. They're about to get into a fight. You can pick up
Yo,
a
I would have
sandwich and
tackled
have
them.
your phone.
Apple pie moonshine. Yo, if you looking for some fire pie moonshine, Sugarland distillery got Josh, what was that one I was drinking that night? Oh, you left.
Bro,
You wasn't there.
I was about to say, first and foremost, you know
Let
what
it
it is that you look at your
go.
kids and it's
Let
like,
it
bro,
go.
I can't. It still doesn't click in my head that my son's over 21, and that if I wanted to, I can actually go to a bar with him and he can drink this. Like,
If you
bro,
wanted to, you make it seem
just
like you don't.
saying. Listen,
I don't think I've ever got drunk with JJ.
that's what I'm
nah.
saying. We've all had a shot with him, but we never
No,
got.
I don't remember doing that.
Sorry, because you had a shot with him.
No, as a matter of fact, I think your twin probably had a shot with him too.
It's likely. Knowing
Yeah,
me, I did.
How old is JJ now?
he'll be 24 this year. Ah, God, just to say that. Holy shit. With that being said, we are about an hour, 17 minutes in. People
And
got to
we
work
got
tomorrow.
curfew.
Hey, listen, I just said people got to work tomorrow. So, with that being said,
Oh, sorry, JJ. We didn't know you turned 24 next week.
like, I'm going to forget.
Happy birthday, JJ.
Yeah, early happy birthday.
That's your daddy's fault.
Everybody's talking about what they're drinking. I'm over here sipping on
And there's a lot of birthdays in June, nigga.
Yeah, my son's birthday.
Duty's birthday.
My son's birthday.
My son's birthday.
My son's birthday.
Damn, all
I
three
said
of
that
our
already.
sons.
Can we take 5 minutes? There's one thing that we talked about off camera and we didn't really address it. And we're gonna make it quick. It'll be the first topic we kick off with next week.
I got
So
kids, G. There's school tomorrow. Avanza.
You can put them
5 minutes.
You can
I
put them to
promise.
bed. This was my argument.
All right, let's hear it real quick.
5 minutes. So Joey Badass has taken up the mantle for us East Coast cats. And shout out to Joey Badass. I got nothing but love for him. Dude's a G. He
You talking
killing it on
about
Power Season 4.
94.1 the DJ?
No.
Nah,
Nah.
Joey Badass, the New York rapper who's also an actor. And dude is personally taking it as his mission to go at everybody on the West Coast, up to and including Kendrick. And somebody says something scandalous about Kendrick, and was like, I don't even like Kendrick. I didn't. I mean, I messed with Kendrick, but and I'm gonna keep it real. Good Kid, Mad City, one of the greatest albums I heard in the 2010s. I had it on repeat, but I didn't like To Pimp a Butterfly like that, like the Heart series. And so his beef with Drake started. Like I didn't really give him the clout and the respect that I felt he should have gotten. But
Oh, he was
somebody said,
petty
"Yo,
with
I'm
it.
not really a fan." And I just want to say this: you don't call out the boogeyman. You don't kill John Wick's dog. And Kendrick is that dude. He is the physical embodiment of John Wick on wax. So next week, I want to touch on the fact that there's a potential beef brewing.
Oh shit.
Joey Badass on the East. Because Drake ain't even American. Like, he can't really be qualified. He's a Canadian.
Well, he's a
He's so,
Soto too. I mean, that's not really beefing with someone that's really,
yeah.
He's a
Yeah, I mean, I
singer.
know, yeah.
He's a
He
pop
be making
star.
songs
SDMX.
the ladies like.
He's a
He
pop
makes the
star.
music that they like to dance to,
Yeah.
He wants to be
So
called on the cell phone.
all of us need to do some research. I'm gonna send y'all some tracks because this cat Joey Badass done dropped like 5 tracks since January. Just calling cats out.
I can fucks with that.
Put it in the chat. I gotta hear this.
I gotta hear
Done.
this. I gotta hear this.
Because I
Done.
don't know what I'm
That's
I'm in
talking
there
something
by
I'm
about.
talking
tomorrow.
about next time because
Yeah.
I go hard on some tracks. As long as it's
Yeah,
not Will Smith.
and it's a good beef because it's on some like this is good for the culture shit. Like it was him, Big Sean, and somebody else, and he straight up started calling people out. He was like, "Yo, I'm doing this for the sport," which I respect. There was no personal feelings behind it. It was no
Okay.
controller
Right.
comes out, and I'm the cat that feels kind of way, some kind of way about it. These ain't sensitive rappers. So I propose next week we talk about just all time hip hop beefs. We talk about how
We
good
gotta
it could
talk
be
about
for the culture.
the LL and
The
Canvas.
cannabis.
we gotta talk about that one.
Yeah,
Nas
rip
and
the mic off your
Jay-Z.
arm.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
we gotta do
yeah.
it. All right.
Yeah, done.
I
So
like
I'll
that.
draft
I
up some
like that.
stuff.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we're gonna get into a little bit of what we used to call hip hop hooligans. We're gonna have a conversation
Yeah.
about good hip hop for the culture.
Let's
We're gonna
go.
keep y'all updated on this Diddy
Solo
trial. I'm gonna
Diddy.
need y'all to keep
Yeah.
filling me in. Yeah, because and treat yourself to some R. Kelly.
No.
Don't forget who he
Bingo.
was.
It's
Whoa,
okay.
come
It's
on,
okay.
man.
Just a little
As
bit.
long as everybody's above 18, it's cool. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. He
Done.
the minors. I can't
Nah,
get past the minors.
Nah, he was talking about minors when you heard it the first time. It don't matter no more.
I don't
It
like
You
don't
ain't
that.
matter
wrong.
I
no
don't.
more.
I didn't know.
Your love is 1 in a million was written about the fact that
Ooh.
she was younger. She couldn't get with a lot of older cats, but that's what
All right, you
that's
ain't
it.
help me on that one. All right. Damn. I thought you
Yo,
was helping me.
with that being said, I'm Top Out Beast. These guys are my little brothers, man. I love you guys.
Salud.
Vic, welcome back, bitch. About
Yeah,
motherfucking
Thank you
welcome
for
time.
back,
having me.
bitch.
I'm
Yeah,
back.
of
About,
I'm here.
course.
I'm in the cut. I'm in the cut. I'm here. I'm
about
with it.
fucking
Let's go.
time.
You
You
not
gotta
Take
make
over
making
the
the
world.
next one. We gotta hear this hip
We
hop
got
one.
yeah.
Oh, I
you
told
better
everybody a
not
week
miss,
ago.
and we got to get A on this one. We
Yeah.
got to figure out
Yo,
how to get A on this one. We not doing this
Josh,
one on hip hop without A. I'm saying that.
Josh, what
And
I
my man
told you last
Adrian,
week.
Hold on.
Josh, what I
my
said
man
last week.
Adrian, we getting
So,
A on this one. We gonna have to shoot early for my man A. We gonna have to figure this out. We
good
gonna
luck.
have to figure this out. My
And
man
If we
A
could
coming
make, if
on.
we could do 9 o'clock, we could do 10. He could do 9 to 10. I'm sure. Anyway, go ahead, Jay. My bad.
Go ahead, Vic. What you were saying?
well, I mean, today was kind of an anomaly for me to get off of work early, but I can guarantee to be at least here by 9:15. My job sometimes runs a little late. My hours are 9 a.m. till then.
As
My
long
G,
Whatever's happening is happening. But we're gonna
as
make it
long as
happen.
they work out
what?
their
Hey man,
town, we're
it's
good.
teamwork. We gonna make the dream work. It's a
Yo, I'm
teamwork,
in it
nigga.
to
We'll
win
be
it.
all right.
I told Josh a week ago when we going live, I'm here. I'm ready. I said once
All
I
right,
get my AirPods, I get my audio right. I don't care what equipment I got. I'm here. Let's make it
let's
happen.
go.
It's time.
Let's go.
Finally, a
We
round
gonna make it
table, not a
work.
triangle.
Hey man, quit sliding your son's name in front of your man's face.
Yeah, the Diddy implications is real serious.
Yo,
I need to
Word.
be grouped into that.
and with that being said, yo, we're out, guys.
Twin one. I'm out.